What's good, y'all? This is 420 Goonie, just chilling here on this late night on the IWWS channel. And something I want to talk about right here, kind of a cool topic. Kind of like what everybody else has been talking about lately, but a little better than all you guys have been talking about it. What do you think about that? People talking about TNA superstars and wrestlers that could possibly do well in WWE, no matter what division, whoever it might be. Just people that could do well in WWE with their gimmicks, their look, their in-ring ability, who knows. And what some people do here is they will mention off a couple of names of just obvious people that they would like to see. They'll say, oh, I want to see Kurt Angle join WWE again. But what they don't realize is Kurt Angle has really burnt a lot of bridges, talked a lot of shit, all those drunk, all his DUIs, all this shit talking about WWE over Twitter and all that. So I think he might have burnt too many bridges. I don't see Kurt Angle really coming back to WWE too much. Also, there's Robert Roode. Everybody says, personally, I think Robert Roode would do really well in WWE. But if I'm not mistaken, he has a nice contract with TNA right now. And, he's also the world champion. So I don't really see him leaving TNA anytime soon. Anything like that. I think he's loyal with the company that built him, this far at least. And also another name that gets thrown around a lot is AJ Styles. AJ Styles, another man that has been really built by TNA ever since, 2002 or something like that. He's been real big with them. And I just don't see AJ Styles leaving TNA as long as TNA is still a company and everything like that. I think as long as they're still pumping out shows and everything, he's still going to be a dedicated employee by all that. But with all that considered and everything like that, it just seems kind of unrealistic that those names like that, Angle, Roode, and AJ Styles could really join WWE at a time like this. But think about it like this. Like a WCW type thing. What if WWE bought TNA? With all that, with all their talent employed, they got all the themes and all the old footage and everything like that. Just who would prosper? What are a couple of names that would really make it big in WWE? Coming from TNA and stuff like that. And I pulled up the roster of WWE. I pulled up the roster of TNA on Wikipedia, just looking at the different names of everybody that could possibly work well together, and put a couple of things up that I thought you guys might find interesting. I'm not saying WWE should do it because I like having two companies. I just like having the choice. That's the cool thing about capitalism. That's the cool thing about being an American and everything like that. And that's just what I like to see. So I would like for there to be two main companies on TV and everything. But if someone gets bought, that's how it goes down. But anyways, this could be another opportunity to do an invasion angle correctly. Because if I'm not mistaken, the first one was done horribly, and I don't know. There's a lot that could be done differently about that, but WWE could change it up for the better. X Division. I'm gonna throw that out first. The X Division invasion. Most importantly, Austin Aries, X Division champion. The Motor City Machine Guns. When Chris Sabin gets better, him and Alex Shelley could do some amazing shit in the ring. They could really impress WWE's audience, I think. Kid Cash, Frankie Kazarian, Brian Kendrick, Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe really has a good heel look to him. I think he could kick some ass, really get the fans to hate him, get people to bleed, use weapons and stuff like that. I think it'd be sick. Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles. Those are just a couple of names that I think could possibly do well either in the X Division or in the main event scene. I think Joe could be a really cool main eventer in WWE for sure in the future. A couple of names that I like to mention from WWE that could do well with those X Division athletes. Bryan Danielson, even though he's a world champion, even when he's a former world champion in the future and he's no longer, that top dog anymore, he's still going to be putting over younger talent and having good matches with, all kinds of people. The Usos, they're a good tag team. I think both of them would be able to put on good singles matches with other X Division talent and stuff like that. Tyson Kidd, Justin Gabriel, Epico, and Primo. They're good tag team champions right there. I think both of them are able to put on good singles action. When Sin Cara's back, you never know. All kinds of good shit. They got all kinds of good talent going on in FCW right now that are getting ready to get brought up, and I think it's really going to get interesting. I think 2012 is going to be a good year, but then again, I like 2011. A lot of people didn't, and I like 2010 too. A lot of people didn't, but that's just me. The Divas division could get booming. There's a few Divas knockouts. They could really invade, start a big, Survivor Series type thing. Who knows? All I care about is Velvet Sky. As long as Velvet Sky's in WWE, that would, I would love it. I love you, Velvet Sky. Thanks for watching. you know, some people out there actually like Robbie E. I'm not a fan, never have been, but they could bring him into WWE just for a short time, just to get Zack Ryder over, because you know, he's lost. I think he's lost a lot of fans lately, especially with those segments with Raw, with him in the U.S. Championship getting injured, taking him off. You know, because 400,000 people switch away from Raw when he comes on and shit like that. And you know, I think that'd be cool to get Ryder a little bigger. You know, because I'm sure a lot of WWE fans out there would like to see it. But you know, that's a possibility. My last point is the main event scene. Now, of course, I would like to see all of my favorite top dogs in TNA prosper in the WWE main event scene. Most importantly, Robert Roode, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Anderson, Abyss, AJ Styles, maybe. I even think Bully Ray could do it. He's really gotten over with me as a singles competitor over the last, you know, few months or so. Just talking about that. But, you know, at the same time, I don't want to see all these TNA superstars jump into WWE and take these title opportunities away from the guys that I've been waiting to see get built, such as Dolph Ziggler and fucking, who is it? Cody Rhodes and Truth and Sheamus. And I know, you know, Ziggler and Sheamus have already been world champions in WWE, but I just want to see them become established world champions in WWE, just in that main event scene, and then bring them in. That could really, you know, bring a lot of stuff. I'm kind of out of breath talking right here. I've been really going at it, but you know what I'm talking about, though. I think Robert Roode would be a great main eventer in WWE. I would really look forward to seeing that. I look forward to seeing that. But yeah, that's about everything I want to say. Just TNA superstars that could do well. It could really expand WWE's just horizons, but there'd be no competition really. So it just, I don't know, no mainstream competition at least. But yeah, that's my video. I'd like to hear from you guys. Any top TNA superstars that you think could really do well in WWE, reasons why, you know, gimmicks, looks, things like that. You know, maybe in-ring ability. You know, WWE's really been focusing with in-ring ability lately, so I'd like to see them, you know, bring in more superstars that have good in-ring ability and get the fans into watching that shit and really up their standards. You never know, it could happen someday. So that's my video. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace out.